Godzilla from Love Brand, and we'll talk about how to build a magnetic brand. And today especially we want to talk about how you can channel your inner Godzilla or any other creature you would like in order to improve your sales. It might work, you might be able to distinguish yourself. You might wonder, how do brands, if there's so many of them in one niche with one product, let's take shampoos. So many shampoos, how do they all distinguish each other from each other? And I can tell you, they do this by using archetypes. By channeling archetypes, they are able to send out a particular message each time they communicate with their audience, and they don't even need to spell out that archetype or that message really clearly, because it will come across in their appearance and style. What exactly are archetypes? Archetypes, the first thing we can say about them is that all human beings understand them when they see one. Archetypes keep popping up throughout history, art, and literature. You can think of them as the first original model that all other following models are patterned after and emulated after, that are derived from that first original model. Archetypes communicate through the power of symbolism, image, and nonverbal communication. You understand them without the need for words. They have a powerful impact. Archetypes show rather than tell, which makes for a really deep communication. In other words, archetypes send out a subliminal message, which is a great thing when you're trying to build a brand. Take the rebel archetype. Every human being will understand what a rebel is. Even though they might have different ideas of what exactly a rebel does, every human has experienced it or witnessed it or been one themselves. Finding and channeling your archetype will have a powerful effect on your business, because your messages will hook straight into your audience's mind, which will give you a clear edge over businesses who don't communicate on a deep level like that. So how do archetypes get into business? Basically, you just get clear on your archetype, and later we'll call it persona, and then you will channel that and embody that in any situation. You don't need to say it, you don't need to spell it out, you just show it. So people ask me, Gwen, how do we find our archetype? And this is where I usually say, start out by listening to yourself. What archetype do you relate to most? Which one do you like? That's a good start, because chances are that most of you have businesses that are already built out of their own heart and of things that are really of big value to them. So keying in an archetype that also speaks to you into that will be so easy. Follow the link below, where I have got a list of archetypes for you to get you started. And if you've been doing my free brand audit, you may wonder, why isn't there the word archetype anywhere on there? And the thing is this. Firstly, we are brand owners and not psychoanalysts, right? And we are not going by the 12 classic Jungian archetypes. I think personally, an archetype can be a mix of two of them. You don't have to be strict about it. You don't have to be the sage. You can be the teacher, and so on. So sometimes you won't be one clear archetype, but a mix of two. And I don't want it to be too restrictive. So you found your archetype? Now comes the fun bit. You should try method acting now. Just involve it into your everyday life. If you've got the rebel, you could argue a bit more. If you've got the king, have a lovely regal weekend. Whatever your archetype, immerse yourself and your business will prosper. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Come to my website, sign up to my news. I will be sharing things that I don't say on here. And I see you next week. Take care. Go out and find your archetype. Bye.